So, as a comparison, this is the F-55, big fuck off, huge minigun style thing. Somebody's shooting my ship behind me, just ignore that. So this has like, it's pretty difficult to control. It's like a big heavy weapon, yeah? Turn on the laser sight, and you can see that the laser sight, and I'm standing up here, I can even jump. The laser sight, it shows you exactly where at least the first bullet is going to hit. And even when you're firing, like, a lot of bullets, and you can see that the scope becomes misaligned as you fire, the laser still shows you where you're going to hit. It's like a couple of centimeters or something off to the top right. And I know my frame rate isn't very good. But to have a situation where you're using a different weapon that's in the same class, I know the frenzel Washington might be described as a heavy machine gun rather than a light machine gun. If you're going to make that distinction, and the result is that you can't trust a scope, you have to wait for the scope to settle when you're strafing, standing up, or even crouching, like, oof, I don't know, it feels like the scope is now misleading the player in terms of the comparison of how the game appears to act on the surface with every other weapon in the game. And I know you're trying to go for unique weapons, but like, I don't know. Still feels bad. Still feels like there should be some other kind of solution where it's like obvious that you're gonna miss if you try and strafe and shoot with the frenzel Washington, LMG or HMG. I don't know what that is. Maybe you need to make the scope sway like so much that it actually like it occludes it, like with a proper sniper scope. Because when you're strafing like this with a sniper scope, there's a huge crescent of stuff that you can't see because of the occlusion that comes in from the scope, the parallax effect that comes in from the side of the scope. I don't know. Maybe that's a way of signifying to the player like you really shouldn't be doing this, rather than misaligning their shots by an amount which is ostensibly, able to be compensated for, particularly if you have access to one of these laser sights. I don't know.